Some of them.
Keep ASARCO closed! 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 Keep ASARCO closed!
To keep it or oppose it getting renewed. And the reason we're doing that is because ASARCO's been a bad corporate citizen from the start, not only illegally burning hazardous waste according to the EPA, but burning other chemicals that shouldn't be burned, letting these toxic chemicals, 7,000 tons of sulfur dioxide, 4.7 tons of lead, which is the highest amount of lead emissions in the nation, out into the open air, and with increased intensity during the evening hours so that people are not so aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
And also the fact that they've lied not only to the community, but to their own employees as well.
Mm-hmm. So how many people have been affected by this toxic waste?
As far as residencies, we've had at least 1,000 in the city of El Paso, not to mention hundreds of thousands of people who have now developed signs of cancer, asthma, and a whole bunch of neurological problems. And that's pretty much most of the people that have been affected.
So you helped organize some students to come here today?
Yes, I organized the student bus from the University of Texas, El Paso.
Okay. So how many people are here today?
150 are from El Paso itself, Juarez, Mexico, and then we also have our friends from Acorn, from Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston that are also joining us here today.
Okay. So what exactly are your goals? What can the commission do today?
Definitely decide not to renew the permit, and that would be a great thing. That's our goal. That's our purpose here.
Okay.
However, if they do decide to renew it, this isn't the end. Like, this is just the battle. It's not the war. And we're going to continue to fight this. Unfortunately, the odds are and the likelihood is that they are going to renew the permit, in which case we're going to either go to litigation or the EPA will be passing some new regulations that are coming up in September. So we're hoping that'll shut them down.
Okay, my name is Daniel Arellano, and I'm third generation ex-ASARCO employee, and I sit on the board of Texas Acorn, and I'm chairman of the Eastside chapter in El Paso.
Okay.
And my story is, I worked 24 years there, and when we shut down in 1999 due to the layoff on low copper prices, I came out sick. I had been sick before the past 2 years there at the plant, so the bi-yearly physicals. And then when we came out, I found out that I had a blood disorder and was sent to Andy Anderson in Houston. After that, we went down to back here to El Paso, and I figured, okay, I got a blood disorder, borderline leukemia. What are we going to do about this? You know, I lost my. I was a student of the year from the career centers, and then now I was back without a job and a family to raise. So then I started noticing that a lot of my coworkers were passing on, and after that, I started investigating that a lot of guys were sick like me, and a lot of people were passing away. And over the past 2 years, a lot of the workers have come to us and said, you know, I'm sick too, Dan, what happened in there? And one guy told me, look at this government document that we have, suspicions of hazardous waste from the Department of Defense through there. And so after that, from the Department of Defense, we went to demand a congressional investigation up here in Washington, D.C. with Congressman Sylvester Reyes. And after that, he launched it. After we had the Freedom of Information Act from the Department of Justice, we gave him the proof, he launched it, and this October 13th, it was confirmed that they had put those hazardous materials through there. And after that, that's where the ex-ASARCO's workers come, because we never signed up for anything like that. We worked at a copper smelter, and they had other materials that we used to refine back then, but never restricted hazardous waste from the military. So that's what we're fighting here today as ASARCO workers. And through the Acorn organization, it's a statewide campaign, and they've come to join us from other cities also. And from there, that's where we're going to work on this issue. If they give this permit, or even if they don't, we're going to continue in our struggle and our fight.
My name is Derek Richardson. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm a member of ACORN. I'm on the ACORN board. The reason that I'm here is I met one of the ACORN leaders from El Paso, Danny Ariano, at a Washington legislative conference. And he explained to me how ASARCO had committed so many atrocities against that community by opening a smelter years ago, and how it was affecting the birth rate, how it was affecting the ex-employees, and how they were not willing to compensate or make any revisions for what they've done. And he asked me to join his campaign, so we took it to the state board level, which both of us are members of, and we decided to build a coalition of the cities across Texas to support them in their efforts to stop ASARCO from being able to reopen that plant.
So this coalition has been active since like last October, Danny was saying? Okay.
Yes,
so how many people do you think are involved statewide in this anti-ASARCO coalition?
Well, when ACORN supports an effort, we all support it. This is just a small representation of the people that really support it. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 12,000 across the state of Texas support it. And we also did a letter writing campaign to the governor and also to the head of TCEQ to request that they would not allow them the permit to reopen this plant.
Now, in other similar situations, there's been compensation for the workers on like their medical bills. Is there any chance of that happening with ASARCO, or do you know about that?
We're hoping that through our efforts and the efforts of the other coalitions and the other groups that have joined in this effort, that we will be able to persuade ASARCO to make some type of compensation for those who have been injured because of their work ethics.
We need signs.
Yeah, on my sign.
We need the acorn flag.
Hey Dave,
I love this.
can you say again what you just said about visibility?
And it has a tire mark.
This is for the
Yeah, we've got all of our people inside, and the executive director is going to be testifying right now, and we want his testimony to be drawn out by our people. So, there you go. Is that beautiful? We've got these big ones.
Gotta go!